Good morning students, welcome back to today's session. I hope you all are fit, fine and safe at your homes. Okay beta, so in our previous session yesterday we did the direct and indirect speech. Okay, the meaning of direct and indirect speech, then the rules of direct and indirect speech. Okay, we did the complete indirect and direct speech. Now what are we going to do today? Today we are going to do a table which is doing the comparison between direct and indirect speech. Right beta? So take out your books. Open page number 39. Page number 39 of your course books. Clear beta? Okay. So there is this table given on this page. Now let's read this table to compare direct and indirect speech. Now let's read this table to compare direct and indirect speech. Coming to the direct speech now. Direct speech has quotation marks. Direct speech has always quotation marks. Can be anything. Question mark, inverted commas, full stop, or many quotation marks are there. So has always quotation marks. While talking about the indirect speech has no quotation marks. Clear beta? Indirect speech has no quotation marks. Right? Coming back to the direct speech. In direct speech, it uses same tense as the person has used. Keep it in mind, beta, that it uses the same tense as the person has used. For example, Hercules said, "I am very happy today." Hercules said, "I am very happy today." So this is the tense, present tense, right? While if we will be at indirect speech, the change of tense will be there. Okay beta? The change in the sentence, the change in the tense will be there in indirect speech. Okay, if we'll take an example, it is also given in your book that Neeta said, "I am working hard for the examination." Neeta said, "I am working very hard for the examination." So this is the same tense as the person has used. Correct? This is the same tense as the person has used. But while talking about the indirect speech, the same sentence changes the tense. Neeta said that she was working hard for the examination. So the tense here has totally changed. Okay? Clear beta? In indirect speech, there has a change of tense. Whereas in direct sentence, we use the same tense as the person has used. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Moving on to another. In direct speech, it uses the same pronoun as the person. Again, it uses the same pronoun as the person. For example, it can be I, can be me. Okay? It can, okay? Understand beta? Or it can be my. The same pronoun as the person. I, me, my, etc. But whereas in indirect speech, the pronoun changes. The pronoun has changed. Now, like here we use I, here it will be he, she, her, or him. So there will be the change in the pronoun. Is that clear beta? So in direct speech we use the same pronoun as the person has used, like I, me, my. But in indirect speech the change of pronoun will be there. It can be he, she, her, him, etc. Clear beta? Is it clear till here? Okay. Now moving on to the another. Turn the page. 40. So there are some examples given of direct and indirect speech on this page, on this same table. Okay, now we will be doing those. Okay.
Okay, beta. So here a sentence is given in indirect speech. Rani said, "I always drink a tea." Rani said, "I always drink tea." Okay. So here the words which are used by Rani are used in the sentence. Exact word Rani said, "I always drink tea." Right? And also inverted commas are there. So this is the direct speech. Now in indirect speech, Rani said that she always drinks tea. Rani said that she always drinks tea. That means someone else is informing that what did the Rani said. So exact words are not there, right? So it is the indirect speech. Also, we did not use the quotation marks here in this sentence. Okay, we did not use inverted commas. Clear, beta? Okay, coming back to direct speech. I am reading a book, Raja said. Raja said, "I am reading a book." Okay, so this is the direct sentence, direct speech. While in indirect speech, Raja said that he was reading a book. So he was, the tense has changed in the sentence. While in direct speech, the tense was present. I am reading a book, Raja said. That means he is reading a book nowadays. Okay, but in indirect speech, Raja said that he was reading a book. वो book पढ़ रहा था. Okay, so the tense has changed in this sentence. So this is the indirect speech. Clear, beta? Is it clear? Okay, very good. Now I have been to Germany. Franklin told me. I have been to Germany. Franklin told me. So Franklin told that he have been to Germany, right? He have been told by the Franklin that he had been to Germany. Okay, that Franklin Germany gaya tha. So it is the direct speech. While in indirect speech, Franklin told me that he had been to Germany. Okay, he had been to Germany. The conjunction word is used here, that is that. Franklin told me that he had been to Germany. So in indirect speech, there will be always a conjunction that, right? In all of the sentences, there will be a that. Franklin told me that he had been to Germany. Raja said that he was reading a book. Rani said that she always drinks a tea. Okay, so this is also a rule in indirect speech. Okay, now again in direct speech, we have been waiting for hours, they complain. Okay, so we have been waiting for hours, they complain. Someone complained that they have been waiting for hours. So this is a direct speech. We also use the inverted commas in this, right? So this is direct speech. While in indirect speech, they complain that they had been waiting for hours. उन्होंने कंप्लेन करी कि वो बहुत टाइम से वेट कर रहे थे, right? So it is a indirect speech. They complained that they had been waiting for hours. Next, Richa said Vicky left on Saturday. So Richa ने बताया that Vicky left on Saturday. So this is a direct speech. We had also used the inverted commas in the sentence. Clear? While in indirect speech, Richa said that Vicky had left on Saturday. Is it clear, beta? Are you getting my point? Okay. Now, direct speech. Debang said to me, you may need my help. So, who said? Debang said to me, you may need my help. So, these are the direct words said by Debang, right? So, direct speech is this. Now, in indirect speech, Debang said that I might need his help. Okay beta, clear? Debang said that I might need his help. Okay. Now in direct speech, Prabin said I will go to Agra on Thursday. I will go to Agra on Thursday. So these are the exact words used by Prabin, that I will go to Agra on Thursday. Now Prabin said that he would go to Agra. उसने बोला कि वो जाएगा. Prabin said that he would go to Agra on Thursday. So it is clearly seen that the pronouns are also changed in this sentence, because in direct speech it was said I will go to Agra on Thursday. We have used I, but in indirect speech Prabin said that he would go to Agra on Thursday. So instead of I, it was used he. Okay, so the pronoun has changed in the indirect speech. Okay beta. Okay, now Ankita says I eat a mango every day. She eats a mango every day, right? So this is the direct speech. Now in indirect speech, Ankita says that she eats a mango every day. She. So here also the pronoun has changed from I to she. Clear? This is the indirect speech. Now coming to the next sentence, I am going to sit here for some time, Mohit said. So who said I am going to sit for some time? Mohit said. Clear? But in indirect speech, Mohit said that he was going to sit for some time. So he was going to sit for some time. So the pronoun as well as tense, both of things are changed in the sentence. Okay beta, so have you understood this table, the compare between direct and indirect speech? Okay, so this was it. This was the comparison between direct and indirect speech. We did the comparisons in this table. Okay, now what you have to do is you have to reread all table. Okay, and if you don't understand anything, if there is any doubt, you can ask it in the doubt session. Okay beta. Okay, then stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself. Bye bye, take care beta. See you in the live session. Goodbye.